I just kind of want to rant about something. Or I don't even know about anything. I'm so sick of myself. I'm so tired of my existence. I'm fed up. I'm fed up with who I am. I can't live like this anymore. I can't live with myself. And I'm not sure if it's Eckhart Tolle or Michael Singer who says something like that when they say something about, what does that even mean? You can't live with yourself. It's like the same thing. Yeah. Well, I don't know. My ego can't live with my soul. I'm so sick of being awakened enough to recognize spirituality and recognize what's happening, but not being able to fix it. It was almost as if before my spiritual awakening that things were easier, because at least I could feel like it wasn't in my control. But once you become awakened, well, it is in your control. It is in my control. So why can't I do anything about it? It's like I spent the past few years trying to change my internal reality to reflect my external reality. And I need to give myself more credit because I have come a long way, but I'm tired. I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of being in this human school thing. Whatever this is. I'm sick of it and I hate it and I don't really want to be here. But yet at the same time, I do want to be here and I do want to experience it, and I'm sick of that. I'm sick of this contradiction within myself. I'm sick of knowing that I came here to go through these things and it's going to help me, but I'm tired of waiting for it to end now. It's gone on for too long now. It's been 30 years of my life. I'm tired. I'm over it. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of being spiritually awakened enough to understand these concepts, but not being awakened enough to be able to fix it. It's like in the realm of spirituality, there's infinite amount of knowledge. No one on this earth can ever understand any of it because we're not meant to. But I know this much. But this much is this much more than the average person knows. So there's this contrast between me and the rest of the population. They don't get it. They don't get that we're souls from another. I don't know where we're from. But I know we're not just animals who evolved. I know we came here with life purposes. I know we came here with a plan. I know we came here and chose the things that we chose. But why did I choose this? I'm tired of this. I can recognize that I chose it. I can recognize that I made the decision to have all of this adversity and pain and suffering in my life. And I'm sure it's because I'm supposed to come out on the other side and have more peace and happiness than I've ever experienced before. But because I'm not in that place yet, I just can't. I'm struggling to persevere. I want to say I'm tired of spirituality, but I'm not. It's my whole life. But I'm just tired of feeling alone in it. If anyone wants to look at my birth chart, if you understand birth charts, I don't totally get them. I can read, my few things, but I don't totally understand it. But my birth chart looks like it's quite a bit of a mess. And it pretty much says that my life is filled with pain and suffering and challenges, and it's just meant to be filled with problems so that I can help people. That's what it says. And that's what I've always known. And I only read that recently, so it was interesting to read it because I kind of already knew that was the case. But it's like, I'm tired of it now. I can't do it anymore. Oh, my birth chart, if you want to look it up and you want to give me some insight. I was born September 13th, 1994 at 8:31 p.m. in Edmonton, Alberta. That's Mountain Time Zone. And I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of knowing that I'm not sick of knowing. I was gonna say that I feel like no one who even watches my channel understands spirituality in the same way that I do. It's like, that sounded really bad. That's not what I meant. But it's like, some people get that there's like a God, but he's spoken to me. I astral project. I leave my body. Like, I don't think there's a God. I don't think that there's more purpose to this. I know. And then how do you keep living when you know these things, but you don't know much more than that? I know there's a God. He's spoken to me. He's guided me. And I was an atheist before that. And I know we're on this earth for lessons and teaching. But I don't know much more than that. I don't know if my suffering is ever going to end. Maybe my whole, like, I'm not sure which religion or philosophy or what it is, but some people say you just live life after life after life, going through like your suffering, and certain like souls will choose to put all that suffering into certain souls will choose to put all that suffering condensed into some of their time spans, whatever, so that they can progress through it sooner. And I'm afraid that that's what I did. And this life is just full of suffering. And it's like, yeah, sure, then maybe future lifespans will have less suffering. But like, I'm not there right now, and I want to deal with that right now. And even if there are in another lifetimes, like my ego is attached to this reality. So if there's multiple reincarnations, whatever, I don't remember any of them. They don't have any relevance to me. Sure, maybe my soul lived through them, but my ego didn't. And yeah, and I know the answer, have an ego death, whatever. I've had ego deaths. Clearly not enough. And then I think that people are watching this and thinking, this girl's crazy, right? I don't care. I'm not bothered by someone thinking I'm crazy. It doesn't affect me at all, honestly. But it's lonely. It's lonely to think that this video is there's only going to be 5 people who watch it, who actually understand what I'm saying. And please, I don't mean to, if you don't understand what I'm saying, I don't, like, I'm not trying to come across negatively here. Like, I appreciate everyone, and there is learning from everyone. And everything is meant to be. And if I'm meant to be, and I'm surrounded by people who don't understand spirituality, then that is what it is meant to be. But it doesn't mean I'm not suffering in that loneliness. And I just want someone to just tell me what's going on. Like, I want some spiritual guidance and master who will be like, this is what's happening. But that's not real. They don't know. They're not God. None of us really know. We can't know. And I'm tired of it. But at least if I could be having fun while I'm here, instead of just learning, I could be okay with it. But I'm just suffering. I'm suffering so much. I'm tired. I'm so tired of it. And I'm afraid there's no And I know that happiness comes from within, and that seeking happiness externally, whether that be in a person or in a thing or success or money or whatever it is, that thing will never fulfill me. Even before I was spiritual, I understood this, because time after time I reached success after success. I got the person I wanted, the job I wanted, the money I wanted, the thing I wanted, and I would never be happy. Maybe for a week, and then I wouldn't be happy again. So that was before my spiritual awakening. And then after it, of course, one of the first things you learn when you get into spirituality and go through the beginning phases of an awakening is that none of those things are going to make you happy, and nothing can make you happy except for yourself, and you have to get that from within yourself. But I am still grieving. I don't know what word I want to use for this. I'm still grieving or longing or desiring. I'm still suffering. This is the word. I'm still suffering over the lack of not having the things that I want. And I'm going to be honest with you. I wasn't going to talk about this now because it's a big, big topic and it's honestly embarrassing. So I was going to talk about it more when I could talk about it in another video. But I have had, not as much anymore, ever since I was a teenager. And it got worse in my 20s and worse and worse and worse and worse. Severe love addiction, also known as limerence. And all I ever cared about was getting the guy that I wanted to love me. If that guy loved me, then I would be okay. That's what I thought, right? I've fallen in love with guys I've never met. This is why I'm saying it's embarrassing. I have fallen in love with guys I've talked to on a dating app. And obviously this isn't real love, but in my mind it was love. It's limerence. I've fallen in limerence with someone I had talked to, and I've done this multiple times, on online dating for a week or two. Never met. And I had become obsessed with this person, multiple different people. They're called the limerent object when you go into limerence, because limerence is your own, they don't call it this, but it's a maladaptive coping mechanism. It's a coping mechanism for filling a void within yourself. And I realized it was maladaptive in the past couple of years. And I recognize it. And I don't have I used to become suicidal over a man not texting me back. I used to feel that way over a man who I've never met and never dated, and I've done this with 7 men at least. It's my limerent object of the moment. And then once it finally becomes over with that man, I will sit on a dating app. I don't really do this anymore at all, actually. I still experience these emotions, but I don't seek it out anymore, right? So I have all this pain by not having this man, the limerent object of the moment, want me back. And I would sit on a dating app for 8 hours a day and just swipe until I found the one who I thought was the right one. And the right one was always the one who didn't want me. So if a guy wanted me, it's like, I don't want you. And the ones who didn't want me, the ones who were harder to achieve, it doesn't really matter. That's a whole different thing. It's a whole different issue that I've kind of worked on. And this isn't how I am now, so please don't address that part about it, because I'm not like this anymore. But I do have, so I would just replace man after man after man. And the issue was me. The issue was always me. When I would get these men, because a lot of times I would, as soon as I would have them, I'd almost feel more miserable, because I would be like, oh, I finally have that thing I aspired to have so badly, and he finally loves me, and I finally have him, but I'm still depressed. I'm still miserable. So I realized this over the past 2 or 3 years, and I don't really do that as much anymore because I recognize it's happening, but I still feel the same way. So I don't engage in those actions. I don't seek out love, and I don't seek out a man to validate me, but I still have that desire internally. So this man that I was seeing for, I don't know, 5 months, but we were talking for a long time before then, he just ghosted me abruptly a few weeks ago, a month ago, whatever. all I can think about is how when I spiritually, when I get back, the universe takes away these men or takes away these things because they're going, Alina, learn your lesson. Don't you get it? If you're not going to get, because before this guy ghosted me for a long time, I was like, I should end this because I just knew I should end it. You know, I was still depressed. I was relying on him for like all of my relief from depression. And I knew I needed to do something about my depression, but I couldn't because I don't know how to explain this. I don't know how to explain limerence. I shouldn't have even brought it up in this video. But my point being is I still am like, if only I had him. I still feel that way. And it's like, why do you want him? He's so not that great. He's so not that great. But there's something inside of me that's in so much pain and so much suffering, and it just keeps on thinking that love will save me. Love doesn't save you. Love will never save you. Love can help you if you're already happy, for sure, but it's not going to save you. I've learned that lesson many, many times now. And I recognize that once I heal whatever it is I have going on, that the right person will come to me. That is not like a thought. That is a fact. That is a law of the universe. You know, when I fulfill myself and I do all the things I need to do, then I will attract that into my life vibrationally. And I recognize that, but I can't seem to do something about it. So now I haven't dated anyone in a while. I haven't been online dating in over a year, about over a year. I'm not seeking out men. I'm not looking to date. I'm not looking for love, even though it's the thing I want more than all, most of all. It's what I want. But I recognize that it's maladaptive. I recognize that it's my ego. I recognize that it's not going to fix my problem. But I can't fix my problem. That's my problem. I don't know what to do. I recognize it's not coming from a man, so I'm backing off from that. But I'm sitting here and I still can't fix it. And I'm still in the back of my mind, the mind goes, oh, if only, you had that guy, then you would be happy. Then everything would be okay. Or I have thoughts like, you're going to get better eventually. And when you do, then you'll get to be with like X man or Y or Z or new man or whatever these crazy thoughts are in my head. And I think to myself, why are you thinking this? Why are you thinking this way? You know, it's like, I'm so aware of it all, yet I can't do anything about it, or at least I can't do much about it. I'm doing my best as I can, but I need to be happy on my own. I need to have fun on my own. I need to find fulfillment on my own. I don't know how to find it. I don't know what to do. I'm tired of it all. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of battling with my ego. I'm sick of the same thing all the time. Like, I'll just like, I don't even want to say something. So just like, it's so embarrassing that the way that I feel. And it's like, can't you just get it together a little bit? Can't you just be happy a little bit? Can't you be whatever it is I need to be? No, I can't. And then I think, I'm looking at the video and seeing it's about 20 minutes now, and I'm thinking, you just said a whole bunch of absolutely nothing. And you made yourself look more lost than people already probably thought you were. But I don't really care. I'm I'm spiritually aware enough that it doesn't really matter what other people think about me. I know what I know. If others believe me, that's fine. But yeah, at the same time, I care. I care a little bit. My hope from this video and my hope from sharing these thoughts is because I've not spoken too much about spirituality because I know that a lot of people who are, I don't really know who's watching my videos. I don't know if you guys are watching my videos because you feel sorry for me. I don't know. I know some people are watching them because they're going through similar things. But I don't really know because out of all my viewers, only a certain percentage are commenting on them. And I feel like a lot of people just feel bad for me. And I had a point of what I was saying there, but I don't remember. I'm just exhausted. I'm exhausted. And you guys are probably, someone's probably going to say, which I appreciate when you say I look nice, because trust me, I do appreciate that. Lately, I look at myself and I'm like, you're literally hideous. And it's so stupid because I'm not. I'm not ugly. I'm pretty. I'm not the prettiest person in the world, but, looks are subjective. But I do appreciate when you compliment my appearance. That means something to me. Unfortunately, I still care a little bit about what I look like. I haven't reached enlightenment. I haven't reached that level of anything where I just don't care. I still live in that part of my ego a bit. Still need that a little bit of, I don't know, whatever. But what was I saying? Yes. People are going to say, oh, you look good. You're probably doing better. And it's like, no, I look like this because I'm going to my cousin's, she graduated university. So I'm going to go celebrate that with her and then at their house. And they're all going out after. And I don't want to go out after. I don't drink. I know I don't have to drink. I don't want to party. I don't want to go. I'll probably go just to drive them, stay for a little bit, and then I'll leave. But I look like this because I have to look somewhat presentable. I'm just exhausted. I'm exhausted. I'm so tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of this. I just want to be like to God and I'm also tired of not knowing the difference between God and Jesus and the universe, because the universe is the universe, but is God also the universe, or is God something different? Is there something greater than that? I don't know, but I want to go to the one who knows and be like, can you just tell me a date? Can you tell me a date when this is going to be over? Because right now I'm feeling like it's not going to be over. And I am living off of my faith that eventually it's going to get better. But I had this feeling it was going to be soon. But what if it's not soon? What if it's another 5 or 10 years? I don't want another 5 or 10 years. I can't do another 5 or 10 years. It's not an option for me. And I went to the gym this morning. And I was there for 20 minutes and I started tearing up just because everything. I just can't deal. I just want to be normal. And it's stupid because I say I want to be normal and unawakened and ignorant. But if someone said, I'll grant you that, I wouldn't want it, because there's something about the growth in, I don't even know what I'm saying. I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't know why I'm uploading these videos. I literally feel like an idiot. I feel like so stupid, and I think, you know why I think I'm doing it? For connection. People are probably gonna go, no duh. Obviously, you're a little late to that party, but I never really thought about it. I just did it, right? I started it when I was in a crisis, and then it just kept on going. And I think now I'm just but there's also a problem in that too, because I'm hoping that someone is going to be like, I get you, Alina. Like, I get the spiritual thing, and here's the answer, right? I'm hoping someone's going to come, I get you, and here's the answer. There is no answer. There's no genie none of you guys know. Maybe you do. Maybe you do, right? I'm still hoping. I'm still hoping that one of you is going to be like, you know what? I actually know what you're going through, and I just know. But then now I'm like, oh, maybe someone's going to say that just to like make me happy, and it's not even true because I don't know anything. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I just want to be normal, please. I'm done with it. I'm done with this. Wait, can't I just be happy? Can't I just be peaceful? Can't I just enjoy something? I don't know why I'm still talking. It's 25 minutes. There's no way anybody's even watching at this point. I keep talking because I'm trying to, I think about this all the time. I'm trying to put into words the way I feel, but I can't put in the words the way I feel because I'm so lost. I'm so lost. I'm so lost. I'm just floating along. I'm not floating, actually. I'm drowning. I'm drowning in a big sea. Help me, please. I'm going crazy over here. Actually, I feel less crazy than usual, so that's nice. But you know, at the beginning of my spiritual awakening, when it happened 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, because you're at the beginning of it, and I was going crazy. I found that was normal when you first go through a spiritual awakening at the beginning. If it's because some people have gradual spiritual awakenings, and then some people have like sudden. That's kind of how mine was. Mine was like one day God talked to me, and I was like, "Whoa, God's real? What?" And then I'm actually gonna stop talking because I feel like you guys are probably thinking I'm a lunatic now. I'm just getting excited because I have no one to talk to about spirituality, and I don't even know if you guys even know what I'm talking about, because I'm talking to you, and I assume if you're listening still at this point, you probably get what I'm saying. Otherwise, you probably would have turned it off by now. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Someone help me, please. I beg you, sir. Yeah.